Good morning, folks. Here we are in Istanbul, so I'm going to give you a couple of lessons on pronouns and how pronouns are used with verbs. Okay, so last time we talked about how ane, which is I, nisakha, you, nisukhum, you, but for multiple people, nisakhi, also you, but for multiple women. So those are all discussed in my previous videos, and I hope you guys have mastered that. Now I want to show you how we can actually create a sentence, use verbs, and how each verb gets slightly changed based on the pronouns that you use. For example, the word to talk, the meaning of to talk in Tigrinia is mizrab, okay? Mizrab is to talk. However, I'm going to actually teach you a slightly different version of mizrab, which I think is going to be much easier for you. Let's take the basic word to be zareb, okay? Zareb is important because instead of mizrab, if you say zareb, then you will see how zareb actually comes and gets used in the sentences, while mizrab is just pure meaning of to talk. Okay, so to talk means mizrab, but let's keep the zareb as being the basic that we're going to use as a verb. For example, if you want to say I talk, okay, then you say ane zareb. Okay, so you can see here what I have done is I colored them red, how they actually change when you use the verb with different pronouns. So zareb becomes ane zareb. Okay, so the is very important. Now when you say nisakha, which means you don't say nisakha zareb, but you actually say nisakha tizareb. So t, okay, instead of e. So ane zareb, nisakha tizareb. Notice that zareb is becoming the basic version of the verb mizrab. Okay, mizrab is to talk. Zareb is basic version of that word mizrab. Okay, so let's go through this. Ane zareb. Okay, with e. Nisakha tizareb. Nisukhum tizarebu. So this is, you can see I added here you. There's multiple people, so you add you to it. Nisakhi tizarebi. Again, slightly different. Nisakhin tizareba. Okay. Nahna nizareb. Nisa tizareb. Nisatan yizareba. Nisu yizareb. Nisatum yizarabu. Okay, so this is the version. Now I know there are a lot of variations of this, but the beautiful of this thing is once you master these versions, they are actually very consistent. For example, you can see here for the word to talk, mizrab or zareb, ane zareb. When you say work, which is sarreh is the basic verb, then you say ane sarreh. Okay, so you see that is very important for the word ane, for the pronoun ane. So when you say ane, then zareb, sarreh, sati, itzawat, is something, correct? So you'll always use the when you say ane. When you say nisakha, whatever verb it is, you're going to say tizareb, tisarreh, titzawat, to something. Okay, so nisakha, to something. Nisukhum, now here it is, tizarebu. Okay, so you have tizarebu. The same for srah, nisukhum, tisarhu. So the rule is essentially very consistent. Nisukhum, tisat you. Nisukhum, titzawa tu. So there is the t and then u at the end. Okay, for every verb. Say nisukhum tizarebu. Nisukhum tisarhu. Nisukhum tisat you. So there is a consistent rule for each one of them. When you say nisakhi, it will be tizarebi, correct, with zareb. But with sarah, we would say tisarhi, tisati. So there is again very consistent rule for how to apply verbs to the pronoun nisakhi. Nisakhin, which is multiple women, you'd say tizareba, correct? And then if it is sarah, tisarha. This time, tisatya. And then you can continue with all the rules, and I have them at the bottom here. It's the same. very consistent. So I have this rule color for you guys so you can see the consistency of the rule. You just need to master the rules, and the